Next, second one, the heights of 10 boys were measured in centimeters and the result were as follows. Here the heights of the 10 boys are given, that is 143, 132, 149, 148, 151, 146, 135, 128, 139, 150. These are the heights of the 10 boys is given. So this data is called as the raw data. Raw data means the data which is not arranged is called as the raw data. So here is some questions, that what is the height of the tallest boy? Next, what is the height of the shortest boy? What is the range of the data? Find the mean data. How many boys are there whose height are less than the mean height? So these are the some questions. So first we had to arrange the data. We had to arrange the data in ascending order. Smallest number to the biggest number is called as a ascending order. So first let us arrange the data in ascending order. The smallest number is 128. Next is 132. Next is 135. In this way we have to go on arrange the data. That is 128, 132, 135, 139, 143, 146, 148, 149, 150 and 151. Now I have arranged the data in the ascending order. So first we had to arrange it, then we can answer all these questions easily. So what is the question? First question is, what is the height of the tallest boy? What is the height of the tallest boy? So tallest boy height is how much here? 151 centimeter. The height of the tallest boy is 151 centimeter. So when we arrange the data, it will be easy to answer the question. Next, what is the height of the shortest boy? That is 128. Shortest boy height is 128. Next question, what is the range of the data? What is the range of the data? Range means what? Formula R equals to H minus L. H means highest observation, L means lowest observation. Here tallest boy height is how much here? 151 minus lowest boy height means shortest boy height is 128. So when we subtract this number, so what you will get here? 23. So range equals to 23. Next question, find the mean height. Find the mean height. So mean height equals to sum of all observation divided by number of observation. Mean means what? Sum of all observation divided by number of observation. Sum of all observation means we had to add all the datas. We had to add all the datas divided by how many datas are there here? How many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divided by 10. So when we add all this data, so how much you will get? 1421 divided by 10. When we divide this by 10, so how much we will get? 142.1. So mean equals to 142.1. Next question, how many boys are there whose heights are less than the mean height? So mean height, how much we got here? 142.1. Below this, how many boys are there? Means 4 boys. 4 boys are there whose height is less than the mean. So what are the data? Means 128, 132, 135 and 139. These numbers are less than the mean height. So how many boys? Means 4 boys. So this is about the second question. Next, let us solve the third one. Next, third one. A group of students was given a special test. The test was completed by various students in the following duration of time. The time is given in minutes. So what is that? 17, 19, 20, 22, 24, 28, 30, 36. So the question is, find the mean time taken by the students to complete the test. So we had to find the mean time. So mean time means sum of all observation. We had to add all these observations. So how much you'll get here? So we had to add all these observation. sum of all the observation divided by number of observation. Sum of the all observation means when we add all these data, so how much you will get here? 250 divided by number of observation. Number of observation is how much here? 10. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number of observation is 10. So when we divide 250 by 10, so we'll get the answer 25. So mean time is 25. Next question is find new mean. Find new mean if another student who took 14 minutes is also included. So if another students is included to this mean, we have to find the new mean here. If another students who took 14 minutes is included, then the sum of observations will be, how it will be? It will be changed. If one more students is included to this, so he had taken the time is 14 minutes. So what we got the mean is 250. So what we got the mean? So when we add all the observations, how much we got here? 250 plus 14 minutes is added means how much it will become? 264. Now number of observation. Now sum of observation is 264. Number of observation. Number of observation is first how much observation it was? 10. And when one student is included, number of students was 10. When one more boy is added, it will become 11. So we had to find the new mean, that is new mean equals to 264 divided by 11. So when we cancel 264 by 11, so we will get the final answer is 24. Therefore the new mean is 24. Next let us solve the next one. Next fourth one. The enrollment of a school during 7 consecutive years were as follows. So here is the data is given: 1580, 2020, 2580, 3200, 3550, 3710, 4010 is the data given. So what we have to find? Find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. We have to find the mean. So what we have to write here? Mean means what? Sum of all observation divided by number of observation. So we had to add all this data. So how much will get? Sum of all observation. That means sum of enrollments. Sum of enrollments. When we add all this, so how much will get here? 20,650. Divided by number of observation. Number of observation means how much here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we had to write here sum of mean equals to sum of all observation. So how much we got here? 20,650 divided by number of observation is 7. So when we divide 20,650 by 7, we will get 2,950. So mean equals to 2,950. Next question is find the new mean if the enrollment of the current year, that is 4,270, is also included. Find the new mean if the enrollment of the current year, that is 4,217, is also included. When this included, we had to find the new mean. New mean equals to, so how much we got here? Mean 20,650. For this mean, when we add this enrollment of the current year, that is 2,270. So how much it will become? 24,920 divided by number of observation will be changed. That is one more enrollment is added, no? So it will become totally 8. So when we divide 24,920 by 8, so we'll get here 3,115. So new mean equals to 3,115. So this is about the fourth one. So remaining problems let us continue in the next class. Thank you children.